EMS needs to get its story told, so let's tell one.
I'm Sherry Osterholt, and I had 3 cardiac arrests and lived through it.
My name's Matthew Gustafson, and on April 23rd of last year, we were driving down Friendly, and I had a heart attack. And I died for a little bit and didn't stick, thankfully, and came back because the paramedics not giving up and keeping on going. And
John Salmon, live here in Greensboro, cardiac arrest survivor.
My name is Karen White. June 7th, 2022, I had a massive heart attack. Went out cold. My husband started CPR, and I woke from the hospital. What I remember was 3 days later.
My name's Robert Feaster. On June 23rd of 2022, I had a heart attack.
It wasn't just a heart attack, he had a cardiac arrest. And that day, I realized how close I was to becoming a widow.
Myself, Sherry, and our 2-year-old were recovering from COVID, and she was trying to put Miles down for a nap, and he was not falling asleep, so Dad came to try and help out. And while I was rocking him, she started convulsing, and then I set him down into his crib, and she didn't have a heartbeat. So I started doing chest compressions and called 911, and that's when the EMS showed up and took over the show.
Obviously, I worked for EMS for a number of years, and it was good training. It paid off. You know, when Karen went down, I was here at the house, and it was fortunate that that was the case. She went down, I looked, checked her out, got no pulses. She's getting a little cyanotic, little JVD going, so I knew the plumbing was backing up, so I got 911 rolling, went code 47, and fire showed up 5 minutes later and helped me with the CPR. We got her in the kitchen here and worked her. Once EMS showed up, we put her on the monitor and verified what we kind of figured, it was VFib, and started the drug protocols, so it was good.
I kind of just backed up from the situation because I didn't know what to do. I was scared. I didn't know what was going to happen to my dad.
It all worked, and if one part of that didn't work, I wouldn't have lived, I think. If my wife wouldn't have heard me because she's in there blow drying her hair. 10 minutes, that's a long time to go, not without having blood flow to your brain.
It was a good call. They ran a good call. It was no crazy stuff going on, nobody panicking. It was all nice and calm, just like it should be.
I knew, okay, he's in the hands of EMS, so he better be okay now. Because, they're here, and, I need him to be okay.
These guys were professionals. They were in charge, and they knew exactly what to do as soon as they got in the door. Sherry actually knows
Christina.
I mean, she was in charge the whole time, where to be and what to be doing, and I was just grateful that they were there.
And I'm going to give a shameless plug for EMS here. You have no idea how comforting it was, because I know how well we were trained, and I guarantee it's even better now. I knew that once they got here, everything was fine. It was going to be okay, because they had the skills, they had the tools, and the knowledge to do what needed to be done.
She obviously is amazing at what she does, and I'm so thankful that she was there.
Once they showed up, I knew everything was going to be okay. She was going to be okay. So that's comforting. The county needs to know how good this service is.
Her coming in, I felt was what saved me.
That was comforting to me, to know that my fellow co-workers were going to show up. That was a good thing.
I knew immediately something special happened. I mean, from my experience, to know if you go on a cardiac arrest, the chance of coming out of that is fairly slim. To come out of it talking and texting people is really slim. And so I knew it was special, and I wanted to share it.
People I don't know will never meet, will never know, and they all had a hand in saving my life.
What does it mean to me? I have a second chance of life. I'm here, and I was 54 years old then, and who wants to die at that age? I still have a lot of life with me. Want to see my sons get married and have kids.
Definitely a second chance, I can tell you. It's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people involved that you don't even know are working to save your life.
I mean, it was nice to have another Christmas. It was nice to have another birthday, of course. It's just nice to have another day after potentially not having another day.
Two eventful things would have been our daughter's birthday in August, and then when our granddaughter turned 4 in December. When Remy came in, she asked me if my heart was okay. And I said, yes, it is. So that, just having her birthday, was a big milestone for me. So I want to be able to see her 20th birthday.
I don't like going to the dark place, but there was a period there when I thought, oh no, this is gonna be, my mind goes crazy, and is Miles, are we not gonna have Mom around? Are we gonna have to explain that to him someday? And just the fact that I get to see them together, and having fun, and you get to enjoy him. I mean, that's his, his lifetime that he gets his mom, and we all get Sherry. So
one of the most important things that has happened to me since then is I was able to reestablish a relationship with my oldest son, and we were kind of strained for years, so we were able to get back together, and that's priceless. I mean, I can't put a price on that.
My whole family is my world, and it's expanding now because of what everybody did for me.
For me to say that I'm alive and I lived through that, it gives me like the beauty of like, this is what is going to happen in my life. Obviously, someone did not want me to leave, and I love that.
You never know when you're going to save a life. And I understand how it is. Run back and forth on calls, maybe not be a great impact. If they're doing good service, it's not a great impact. Every once in a while, you get to change somebody's life. You get to save somebody's life.
And it's still hard to process sometimes. It's still hard to understand that, yes, I was actually dead. I don't know how many minutes. I don't know how many minutes I was technically dead. And I even had a friend ask, did you see the light? I said, no, I didn't. I didn't see any light. And honestly, that kind of bothered me.
You may have seen the light when the shocks were delivered.
Family and your loved ones and your friends and spending time with them, that's really what makes a life. Not how much money I made today or did I make a bonus this month. Because that doesn't matter, jack. I mean, end of the day, it doesn't. It's the joy and love of the family and your friends that matters.
A lot to be grateful for, a lot.
I love being able to have the time to add things to his life, like dancing or singing or art. Like, I'm a big art person. So like having that is so amazing.
It's priceless what you guys do. So thank you.
Just know how much all of you are appreciated, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Don't ever forget your job is critical and it's important. It really is. You never know. Everybody,
I think, what it sounds like to me, of course I wasn't aware of it, but everybody worked their butts off to save me, and I mean nothing. I'm nothing to them. I mean, they don't know me, and I just can't express how I feel. There's no words I think that can tell people. Somebody saves your life. It's how do you thank them? How do you repay them? I don't think you can.
Like, I would not have a dad. So thank you for not giving up on him.
Thank you. Thank you for saving my life, for making my life continue. I mean, I don't even know how to really say that to a point of like, I give them everything.
It's just wonderful, and our eternal thanks to all of you for what you do,
Yeah.
and encourage you to just keep on doing it.
Thanks for not giving up, because I wouldn't be here if you did. So thank you for keep on going. And I mean, what you guys do, it's amazing. It's life-saving. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for doing what you did. I mean, if you didn't, I wouldn't be able to be a dad anymore. I wouldn't. So thank you.